position that QinetiQ occupies within the defence industry in the UK is that we don't make anything specifically. So we don't make anything in the weapons supply chain. Therefore, we are seen as independent from the manufacturer. So that gives us a good position in terms of our domain expertise in weapons as well. We are well positioned to be that independent arbiter, if you like, and working with our UK MOD partners, we effectively run the research management within the UK. So historically in the research programme, there hasn't been a requirement up front to fully exploit the research that's been funded. And that has changed over time with the cut in research funding. We've had to think differently about how you put that in place and make sure it's smarter, I guess, is probably the best way of thinking about it. And by having a research plan that demonstrates it's exploitable from the off, then you can be sure you'll gain value for money from pursuing that. Yes, there's a place to do innovation and to harvest and harness those bright ideas, but for the main part of the research programme, we've got requirements from our key stakeholders within MOD, therefore we can ensure that those requirements are exploitable, that they're timely and relevant, such that MOD gets best value for money. The other benefit from the research, the way we lead the research programme in the weapons space, is that we can also look at PV funding from industry as a contribution towards the research funding, the research programme as well. So this is about UK and industry and academia working together, and that's one of the successes of the Weapons Science and Technology Centre. And it has evolved over time. It's taken us, we've been on a journey to get there, but we have the right people in the room from the off now. So we have the key requirement setters within MOD. We have the best athletes in their field, in their weapons domain specialisation in the room. And with all of those people together, we can interpret and harness that information and to really grasp that statement of requirements and then help to form that into a research programme that will deliver benefit and be pulled through and exploited. So it's around driving behaviours, it's around getting the right people in the room and folk working together in an open and constructive way. I think, certainly from my experience over the last 2 days being here at IDEX and at DITEC, just listening and talking with the UAE officials that we've met and briefed and presented to, I think it's quite clear that there's an appetite for learning from what people have done. And I think we are well positioned to help that. QinetiQ strapline is people who know how, and I think we have the people who can help. We've been through a number of different journeys across all the domains in which we work, including weapons, and I think we are better for it, and I think we're well placed to help in terms of that relationship and also taking forward any opportunities jointly together as well. And I think there's the appetite to do that.